Hey, what up, folks? Major G. This is another edition of Day Off Daily. This is the second one I'm doing. If you don't know what the Day Off Daily is, this is where I just kind of talk about what's going on in life, things, you know, maybe a little bit of local news, things of that sort. So yeah, got a day off. Just kind of took a break from. Finally managed to pull myself away from DBZ FighterZ for a little bit. Mostly because I just finished the story mode. I just finished the story mode, which means that I got Android 21. So, and then I did a little bit of training in the, what do you call it? In the arcade mode, and then I did a little bit more in the tournament mode. And, yeah. So, yeah, so what's been going on? I'm actually kind of hungry. I was going to go and grab something to eat, because I'm kind of hungry. And yesterday I didn't eat, so I didn't eat until it got really late. So so I got like this really bad headache like in the evening. So I think I'm gonna go and grab something to eat while there's still light outside. Oh shit, I forgot my money. Let me think. There was some stuff. So yeah, right now they're just doing like a bit of construction on the roads, and yeah. I don't know, what is there to talk about for me? You know, life around here is really slow. So, I mean, it's not like there's, you know, there's not like there's a lot of action going on. Many times, you know, multiple times, or whatever, like every day. It's not like there's a bunch of stuff going on every day where, you know, everything's super active. Oh yeah, so I'm actually gonna, now that I put down DBZ, I'm planning to do a bit more editing tonight, because I've been slacking on that because of DBZ. So that's another thing I'm gonna do, grab some food so I can do that right before I start editing. And then, let's see. Yeah, I mean, things have been okay recently. I'm just super broke right now, so I'm a little bummed. I'm like in the red, because I bought the game. I meant to buy DBZ when it, like, a week before it came out, but like it didn't go through, and then I had to use my last check, and then I'm still paying for my hard drive, which means like after all that was done, and then on top of that, my cell phone bill plus the car insurance was that day. No, wait. No, I'm paying car insurance next time. Yeah, next check. So, yeah, it's just been crazy. And now I'm in the red, so I'm going to be even more broke, because now I got to pay my car insurance. So, yeah. I don't know. Still a little chilly right now, because it's February. Oh, that's what I meant to talk about. So we just avoided yet another government shutdown. We did have one this year, Like last month, was it January? I think it was in January we had a government shutdown, but it didn't really impact us because as much as the last one because they kept the parks open. They kept the parks open, but they kept the parks open, but the rangers weren't working. The rangers were mostly off unless they were civil servants like like law enforcement or medical. Like they had to work, but I think they were on like limited hours or something. And this past weekend, we just avoided another government this past Friday, we just avoided another government shutdown. So, I mean, it wouldn't have affected us that much in terms of the government shutdown because we're, they're actually keeping the parks open. But I was here last time we had a government shutdown, and it was like back when Obama was president. And that was weird because it was like super empty. Like it was just empty. Nobody was here. Yeah, so I mean it's like even like right now, what you see out there, like there was like no cars there. Like no cars, no buses, nobody was here. It was just really quiet. There was like no traffic going by. Yeah, it was like a ghost town around here. But I mean, and it was kind of like a vacation, pretty much. It was like a unpaid vacation. That government shutdown was. But this time we worked, so it was kind of nice because we didn't have to take a hit on our paychecks, and unlike the government. So what happens is that a lot of people usually complain about the government when they like government workers when shutdowns happen, like the military or people like that. But the thing is that even though they're working, even though the government shut down, they're still going to get paid. So if they have like a salary, they're going to get paid. They're just not going to get paid at that moment, but they're still going to get paid. I think the only people who actually continually get paid throughout the shutdown is actually the Congress people. But like it actually impacts like government shutdowns impact contractors more, like me, because we don't recover any of that money. We don't get paid later. We just miss time. Like that's all it is. Like we're missing out on money. So that messes up our accounts. That messes up, whatever bills we have to pay or whatever. Whereas, like, I mean, with the Rangers or the military, it's not. Yeah, it sucks, but it's not as bad because they're gonna get retroactively paid. So, yeah, that's probably. So I mean, there's usually two big worries when it comes to a government shutdown, which is like, oh shoot, or two big ideas, which are when there's a government shutdown, which is either people get really scared because they're not going to be able to pay their bills on time, or they're excited because it's basically going to be a vacation. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Did I mention? I think I mentioned the fiber optic thing. Just in case I haven't mentioned it. Yeah, they were installing fiber optic around here not too long ago. I think they've pretty much finished. I haven't seen them around digging up the ground anymore. So they probably finished digging it up, or probably finished installing it around the main area of the village. And right now, I think we're just waiting for the government program to go through. Because there's a government program. So what's going to happen is that because we're in the middle of nowhere, and we have a school. that's the main part of it. So because we're in the middle of nowhere, it's very difficult for companies to want to foot the bill to get internet way out here. And so there's actually this government program. I forgot the name of it. I think I might have been. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, it basically states that E-rate. That's what it's called, E-rate. So basically, what it says is that if there's a school somewhere in the middle of nowhere, if you can just install better internet lines around that area, then we will bring the internet. We will help cover the costs to bring the internet out to you. So I think that's what was going on, because we do actually have a pre-K. Sorry, we have a pre-K school and a K through 12 school up here, and we're the only national park with a full K through 12 school. Only U.S. national park with one. So what would happen is that if they could install it around here because of the school, or if they could install it around here, the government, we just apply for it. The school applies for the like voucher or discount or whatever it is. I forgot how to exactly explain it, but it's basically a discount. But they apply for the government discount, and the government pays up to 90% of the costs to bring it from the main areas up to where we are. So like everybody around here is pretty excited about that. Like I know the town just outside the park's excited about it because the line's going to be going through their town, so they're going to get a piece of that internet. And then like I know the guests around here, if they know, they'll be excited because the internet around here sucks. And I know and the residents, like we've been hearing stories about how they're going to be bringing good internet up here any day now, and so like all the residents are just jaded and they don't really think it's going to happen. But no, now that I've actually seen them and talked to the guy, and they were like, yeah, we're installing fiber optic right now. Like that's exciting because that's like the first step in actually getting halfway decent internet around here. So definitely excited about that. And right now all we're doing is just waiting for the school to get okayed for the government discount. And one other school in Arizona got this discount in the Ash Fork. And from what I read, they got it, I think it was earlier this year, and they're the first school in Arizona to get this government discount for this year. Or the E-rate discount for this year. Or was it ever? They might have been the first one ever to get it in Arizona. First one in Arizona to ever get it. So hopefully we're going to be next, and they're going to start bringing that internet up here, like installing fiber optic cables up here. I've been trying to look up news for the plans on how they're going to do it, and I've been seeing ideas, but I haven't seen anything in terms of what they're actually doing yet. So I think they're just waiting for, or how the route is that they're going to bring the cables up here. So I think they're just I don't know. They might have to go, the government might have to look into it or whatever. Maybe I think the last thing I heard was that they had to talk to the National Forest Service and get their okay for putting a line through. So I'm just hoping that this gets done sooner rather than later, because I am tired, even though it's not going to be like the full fiber optic speeds that I'm used to, like back on the East Coast outside of DC. It is this is just something I am really looking forward to, like just having better speeds, period. Like being able to actually like not only like being able to watch or stream stuff online, while like having multiple people stream stuff online in the same household, but also just everyone being able to have internet. Because right now not everyone, literally not everyone can have it. So, so it's really kind of disappointing. That's one of the heavy downsides to living around here. So, yeah, that's pretty much all it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to eat. So yeah, so once again, you guys, be excellent to one another, and party on, dudes.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Huddle.
Number 10, Terraformers. Once again, we've got another movie from Takashi. Now, this one this is probably one of the few that I'm